Myself Dr. Sanjeev Kumar. Today we are going to continue the same topic, sexual offence. So till now we have finished natural sexual offence. Then unnatural sexual offence. Definition of unnatural sexual offence is when the offences is committed through the route other than the natural route. That is anus, oral cavity, armpit, loin, groin, etc. Or intercourse is performed against the order of nature. Against the order of nature. This is called unnatural sexual offence. Types. First, sodomy. It is the anal intercourse between the two males. This is called homosexual sodomy, or between a male and a female. This is called heterosexual sodomy. Features. This is called Buggery or Greek love. Gerontophilia, when the passive agent is old person. Pederasty, when the passive agent is child. The child is called Catamite. Pedophile is an adult who repeatedly engages in the sexual activity with the children. Any degree of penetration or any attempt at penetration just into the anal margin liable for crime. Proof of emission is not mandatory. It is difficult to perform against the will of the person unless the person is drugged or very drunk. Sodomy is common among the prisoners in hostels, military barracks, cellars, or in sex-starved situation. False charges may be made for blackmailing. This act is seen in all age groups and in all status of the society. Both offenders are punishable under section 377 IPC. But when the offence is done without the consent of the passive agent, the active agent alone is guilty. Decriminalization under section 377. In 2018, the Supreme Court of India in Navtej Singh Johar versus Union of India struck down the part of section 377 of IPC that criminalized consensual same-sex relation between the adult. The court ruled that consensual sexual act between the adult in private are not a crime. Then according to BNS, consensual sodomy, same-sex act between the adult is not punishable offence, but non-consensual act or those involving minors are punishable under relevant provisions. Example, BNS equivalent to rape or child sexual abuse law. Then eunuch. In India, their male prostitute acts as a passive agent in sodomy. Among them, there are two groups, Hijrahs and Zenana. Hijrahs, in them, before puberty, penis and scrotum are removed by making a clean sweep with a knife at a secret ceremony. The resulting scar becomes contracted and invaginated and is mistaken for female genitalia. They have feminine appearance, high-pitched voice, abundance of fat around the hips, absence of hair on the body and face due to hormonal imbalance. Zenana, they are male whose genitalia are intact. They wear female attire and behave like females. They live separately from Hijrah. Both Hijrah and Zenana maintain a line of separation between themselves. For the investigation of crime, a medical examination of both the passive and active agent is necessary. They can be identified by blue bird tattoo design on the extensor surface of the wave of the thumb. Blue bird tattoo design. Gay club, gay bar, gay pub, boy bar present in UK and USA. Then second, Tribadism. This constitutes the act of sexual arousal and drive like kissing, massaging the breast and the private part, mutual rubbing, licking of the private parts, fondling of the sex organ and use of artificial sex articles for the gratification within two women. It means gratification of sexual desire of women by another woman. Features. Other name, female homosexuality, lesbianism, Sapphism, tribing, lesbian love. One of the women acts as a more active partner. Such a lesbian girl has aversion toward the male sex. Active partner is called Dyke or Butch. Passive partner is called Femme. This is seen in women who have mental degeneration or those who suffer from the Nymphomania or Furore uterinus, excessive sexual desire. It is the result of interaction of biological, psychological, developmental and sociological factors. It is not an offense in India. Then third is bestiality. It means sexual intercourse by a human being with a lower animal either through the anus or the vagina. Features: this is called bestiosexuality or zoophilia. Animals like donkey, pig, goat, cattle, chicken, dog, cat can be used. Generally sheep are used by male and the dogs and cat are used by female. Seen in young person employed to look after the animals, a sex-starved lonely individual or one suffering from some mental aberration. There is superstitious belief that venereal diseases are cured by the sexual intercourse with the lower animal. More common in male. Vaginal intercourse is the most common, but intercourse may take place through the anus or other orifice like nose. The sure evidence of bestiality is the finding of human spermatozoa in the genital tract of the animal or hair inside the pants or under prepuce. Previously, it was punishable under section 377 IPC up to 10 years, which may extend to life imprisonment and fine. But according to BNS 2023, the act of bestiality are no longer directly punishable under the new legal framework. Alternative legal provisions. While bestiality is not explicitly addressed in the BNS, certain provisions under other law may still apply. Prevention of Cruelty to Animal Act 1960. This act penalizes various forms of cruelty to animal. Although it does not specifically mention bestiality, such act would be interpreted as causing unnecessary pain or suffering to animals, thus falling under its purview. Buccal coitus. It is the sexual intercourse through the oral route, manipulating the sex organ by the mouth. Features: other name, this is called sin of Gomorrah, coitus per os or oral coitus, practiced by both sexes. Fellatio, a blowjob. Male genitalia is manipulated by the use of mouth. Cunnilingus, or mouth job. Female genitalia is manipulated by the use of mouth. Anilingus or rimming, it is the form of oral stimulation of anus. It may be heterosexual or homosexual practice if it is done without consent. According to section 63 of BNS or previously 375 IPC, buccal coitus is covered under definition of rape. Punishable under section 64 of BNS 2023, equivalent to section 376 of IPC, minimum 10 years of rigorous imprisonment, which may extend to life imprisonment and fine. If the act is committed under aggravated circumstances, section 64 subclause 2 BNS, example by the someone in authority or during communal violence, the punishment may be life imprisonment for the remainder of the convict's natural life or even the death penalty. If done with the minors under POCSO Act, which still operate along with the BNS. Any non-consensual oral sex with a minor less than 18 years of age is treated as aggravated sexual assault or penetrative sexual assault, punishable by a minimum 10 years up to life imprisonment. Death may result from the aspiration of semen or impaction of the penis in the hypopharynx. Diagnosis is made by finding semen in the respiratory tract or stomach of the victim. This is all about unnatural sexual offense. Okay, thank you for watching.